Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler. You're in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. You got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Here's the second down play. They'll test the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The Blue Devils pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback keeps the football. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Long enough and good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. We'll call for the fair catch here. Down here for this offense. We start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's a football play right there. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. It almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him the chance to pick up some big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll set up to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Red Wolves with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Catch made on the out route. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They'll try the right side on the toss. In the clear at the 25. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the first down, and now it's 1st and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kurt.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And this pass is caught. Breaks loose at the 40. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter.
That's the end. Score, Arkansas State, 7-2-3.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And the Blue Devils churn out another first down. And the quarterback keeps it here. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up in this third down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Boy, they get some big yards here on third down, but they're still going to be short, so it'll bring up a fourth down and a big decision for this offense.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He lets it go. And it's complete downfield. Touchdown, Duke. Strong game by this quarterback. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And Here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. He's got it already past the first down marker. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
First down, looking to throw the football. Breaks free. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Boy, what a good job by this defense of trying to put pressure on this mobile quarterback. Here's another example of what he can do. He looked like he was going to be down for a loss, and instead is able to fight through it. But I'm going to tip my cap to this defense. They knew what they were facing today, and they're doing a good job of containing him and applying enough pressure to be able to offset this offense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's swarmed by the defense. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Here we go on 4th down. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. In that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
And the Red Wolves begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off and trademark arm strength. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
And the Red Wolves.
The Red Wolves are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over.
Will take over first and 10.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. He's running out of time here. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Fires this one deep middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Almost intercepted. He caught it, but could not stay in bounds. Incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Blue Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. On 1st down, it's play action. He's escaping the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. This time, a completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Handoff from the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, Here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Red Wolves line up on 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Red Wolves looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Catch made by the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. That kind of execution on a long drive, best drive this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Quick throw caught on the left side. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to field it. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. the Red Wolves offense back out there. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? It's a quick grab. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris,
a sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. They've only converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And at first down, they go right back to him. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Arkansas State 22-17.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll run it from the gun. Finding space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Blue Devils hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Taking a shot here. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down.
The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Send the back in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Caught in the flat by the running back. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And the Red Wolves come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking to pass here on second down. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. No, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense on fourth down. They get the football back here in this tight game.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback in a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Tailback takes the handoff again. The Blue Devils pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Blue Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Oh, a reverse. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They're able to stop that reverse in its track.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, look out, the football is free. And the ball carrier able to make the recovery, or this one would have been over. Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Using his legs on the scramble. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Touchdown, Duke. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Chris, what a great job. What a celebration by this offense. They worked so hard to get it close enough. They punch it in behind that offensive line, and now they've got the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Trying to extend the play. He'll try a pass here. Catch made on the right side. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
I really like what they did here by keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet. Stick to your base offense, execute, move the ball down the field, and see if you can give yourself a real shot to win this game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know he didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, and now you got a real chance.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass caught. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Now the offense will take a timeout here. 30 seconds remaining. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Extending the play now. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from the first down. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And they hurry to the line here with the clock running. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
3rd and goal. Try to make it on the ground. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
What a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges...